Greetings, Ventures. This is Lorne, your guild advisor, and we actually have a bit of news today. Saturday night's live stream is pretty slow on the news side, and then wake up today, I'm in the middle of cleaning my room, and then we get quite the announcement, as you probably saw in the thumbnail of this video, so let me go ahead and get started. During Saturday night's live stream, we didn't have too much information revealed to us. We did get to see the new Hestia unit, an Explorer Hestia, which is based on the danmachi exhibition art that's going to be happening in Japan. There's going to be a danmachi exhibit, and they showed a little bit of that during the live stream itself. And this Hestia was made in tribute to that, with this art, with her Explorer outfit and such. And during Golden Week, which is going to be happening, I believe, starting in 2 weeks or so, a bit less than that in Japan, we'll be getting this Hestia starting on the 24th for us, April 24th. I assume you're going to be able to log in and get the first one, and then over the course of the login campaign, you'll be getting the 5 bonds to be able to +5 her. And it's always nice being able to get a free +5 4-star assist. We actually got to see a preview of her stats and skill. So over here at +5, she has about 1200 HP, which is pretty high, pretty average, below average strength and magic, and of course 365 endurance, which isn't too bad. But she is a free +5 assist, so she's not going to be amazing, but she still is really, really good if you're a newer player, and especially with her assist skill at +5, being able to debuff your foe's physical and magic resistance by 10%. If you don't already have units that can already do that, like Detective Anya for the physical resist, and Demeter or Hermes for magic resist, if you don't have any of those characters, she'll be able to help you in that regard, being able to reduce your opponent's resistances so you can do more damage to them in game modes like Record Buster or just single target boss fights in general. And the only other thing of note that was announced during that stream was that the Orion movie, its story, will be added into the game itself. We're not sure when that's going to happen, and also we're not sure if that's going to be in the form of like an event or if it's just going to be added into the story, which I think is what's going to happen because we just had the Hot Spring OVA added permanently into the game, whereas it was an event that happened in Japan about a year ago. So I think they're just going to be adding this straight into the story of the game right away, but we'll know in the near future. And really, guys, that live stream itself was really disappointing in the way of news. There wasn't too much revealed. And then, lo and behold, about 2 days later, this leaked on a Taiwanese forum. That forum post is now down. I'll leave a link to an image that someone got in the Technia Discord in the video description. Shout out to Hasaki and both Tommy, who found this leak in that Taiwanese forum. But man, now this is the kind of announcement I was expecting during the live stream that happened on Saturday night, and I think there's going to be a live stream this coming week, but it's very, very strange that they didn't say anything about these new characters I'm about to go over. So on this first new banner, these are of course based on the movie, and these are probably going to be released when we're getting that movie story added into the game itself. And here you can see, of course, is Ottarl and Hestia. And my. We are finally getting a new Ottarl. We haven't had a new one since really the launch of the game. We had that Spring Devotion event that had the Supreme Rain Ottarl. And finally, a year later, we're getting a new one. And because we're getting a new Ottarl, he's finally probably going to get a character weapon finally. So to those of you who really like Ottarl, he's going to have a character weapon. Hopefully he's going to be really relevant in today's game in Record Buster or War Games. And of course we have a new Hestia because we got to have a new Hestia. We didn't just have one announced with Explorer Hestia, but she is the mascot of the franchise, so it makes sense. And this art I will explain later when we show you the next 2 characters revealed. And here on the other banner we have a new Asfi, which is also really, really cool because we haven't had a new Asfi since Grande Eve, the Almighty Fighter Asfi, and that was almost a year ago. It's probably been about 11 months now. So it's really cool that she's getting a new unit because she does have a role to play in the movie itself. And of course, we can't have a Orion banner without having a new Artemis, the key character in the movie itself. And this Artemis is just lovely. Like, I saw this art, I was immediately overwhelmed with how gorgeous he looks in this art, and that armpit. that armpit. And this Artemis and the Hestia you saw earlier, these are actually outfits based on what you see in one of the movie trailers when they're sleeping. Like, it's only like a 3-second clip, but this is what their outfits are based on. So it's not like just coming out of nowhere. It's not just them saying, oh, let's just draw them in some sleepwear. There's actually some context behind this. They actually are wearing this in the movie. But in either case, I'm very happy to see new Artemis. I think she's going to be my favorite goddess whenever we get to see that movie. And Sentai Filmworks, please, just give us a date for the movie. I'm tired of all this teasing. You didn't say anything during Anime Boston. Of course, Anime Boston's not over yet. They keep teasing us that we're going to see something soon about the Heir to Orion movie, but it really looks like we're going to get the Heir to Orion movie added into the game and seeing that before we actually see the movie in theaters, which is very disappointing because I don't want to experience the story in the game until I watch the movie myself in its intended form. So if this does release before we can see the movie, I'm just gonna have to skip through the story. And please don't mention anything about the story itself to me because I want my experience for the Heir to Orion movie to be completely raw. Because I don't want to know anything about the movie until I'm sitting down in that theater, ready to enjoy some prime danmachi material. And with this new Asfi, she has one character weapon in the game. Like a lot of characters in the game right now have 2 different variants of their character weapons, a physical and a magic one. Asfi doesn't have a magical one yet, and I always thought that was a little bit weird when they released her, basically a healer version of her with Almighty Fighter Asfi, because a healing weapon has magic on it, and magic increases the amount of your healing. So I found that strange that she didn't have a magic variant when she initially got her character weapon added, so maybe this unit will be a magic character, but judging by her knives, that's probably not the case. And we also got a leak of what their full arts look like. I'll take my face out of this picture. Now, as I said for Artemis and Hestia, there's context for their outfits in the movie. In the trailers, Asfi and Ottarl don't wear these outfits, so these are pretty much original outfits made for these banners, and might I say, I'm very impressed with the art on both those characters, especially Ottarl, who looks badass as hell. Like, he got the headband on, he got the under armor showing off his muscles, he's dual wielding amazing looking swords, and then by the looks of it, both these characters are going to be Thunder based characters. So if you're building a Thunder team, or Ul teams, I hate you, you're gonna be in luck. And the other thing that was leaked is that we're going to be getting rerun banners of the old movie banners. So if you didn't get all the bonds you wanted for these characters, now is your second chance. And as you look at these images, you'll see that you'll get guaranteed 4 stars on the second, 4th, 7th, and 10th draw. So these are like regular rerun banners where the first roll isn't the guarantee, but the second is, but the first roll is going to be discounted to 200 iris. So keep that in mind as you're planning out your rolls. And again, guys, we don't know when these banners are coming out. We don't know when the movie event or story inclusion is going to be added into the game. Some people have been thinking it's going to be happening this Wednesday, but that doesn't make any sense to me personally, because if it really was happening that soon, they would have said something during the Saturday night live stream, surely. So I think we're going to see another live stream this Wednesday, and they might reveal these units then. But I don't think we're getting this event until probably the week after next week's, or maybe sometime later than that, in May. And another thing I really want to see added into the game is Artemis being added as a selectable person for your Familia, to represent your Familia, because I like Hephaestus, and she's my option right now, but I would love to see Artemis being added to that. And as well as a new Interact as well, because we haven't had a new Interact since both Chloe and Anya, and I think now would be a good time to finally include Asfi, because she's a prominent character, and Hermes Familia doesn't have too much representation in the Interacts. And we do have Hermes, but it's really weird to have Hermes and not the character, the captain of Hermes Familia. So hopefully Asfi gets added into the Interact there. Now, I've always intended to get that character biography video for Asfi out before the Heir to Orion movie releases, but now it looks like we're going to be getting the event, or the story, added into the game before that time, so I'm going to have to kick it into high gear and make that video for you guys, so you know a bit more about Asfi, because she hasn't had that much attention as of late. And the last image that was leaked is what looks like to be a 4-star 11-draw ticket banner. You'll get a movie 4-star 11-draw ticket by the looks of it, and be able to draw on this banner featuring a lot of the movie-oriented characters. We're not sure what the entire pool of characters is going to be, whether it's just going to be the characters on the banner itself. Note that that's the adventurer Artemis, which had her own separate banner from the actual movie characters, so we might be seeing just all the Air to Orion movie units in general being on this guaranteed 4-star draw. And it's going to be bad for me because I already +5 the movie Ryu, so if I get her, I won't be disappointed because it's Ryu, my favorite character, but I'm just going to have to dulb that because she's already +5. That's really the last leak I have for you guys. Again, special thanks to Hasuki and Tommy from Niteki and Discord for fighting this stuff on that Taiwanese forum. And it looks like the developers currently have all our Iris on a leash because, like I said, we're getting these new movie banners along with the movie rerun banners, and then the Japanese 2nd anniversary is happening in June, and then we're going to get Season 2 in July, and that's going to bring us more units. So a lot of stuff is going to be happening in the game very soon, and we're just going to have to be careful with our Iris and be able to, we need to plan out how we spend that because it's going to run out really quick with all these banners releasing and all these exciting things happening in the game. And we also have those 2 bridal units revealed earlier, Hestia and Seer. They just got their Japanese names from a fan vote revealed on that Japanese live stream that happened on Saturday night. I don't know if they're going to do a similar fan vote for their Seer and Hestia's bridal unit names for global or not, but those 2 units are also on the horizon as well, so a lot of stuff happening in the game. I'm very excited about that. Sentai, give us that movie release date, please. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope all of you are looking forward to the content that's coming in the game. Looking forward to experiencing Air to Orion, if you're going to experience that through the game or you're just waiting for the movie like I am. And please don't spoil the movie for anyone that wants to be experiencing that movie story raw in the actual theater and not the game itself. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more danmachi content. If you want to keep updated on what I'm doing, follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. And as always, continue enjoying your time venturing in Mario and the dungeon. This is Lorne, your guild advisor, signing out.